As 2025 ends, it's time to set our sights at 2026. As of right now, we're looking at over 100 new coasters opening worldwide, and today I want to pick out the best ones and rank them up. This is every major coaster opening in 2026, ranked from worst to best. First, I want to thank my Patreons, and today is actually the 1-year anniversary of when I launched it, so I want to shout out all the members that have been with me since day one. Will Welsh, TC.IV, Tanya Does-Stuff, Jackson Bachman, Christopher Wilkinson, Walk On Thrills, Brock B, Cody Fitzgerald, Galvin316, DC Free, and Michael Gutierrez. If you want bonus access, bonus content, and have your name listed at the end of each video, check my links below and join. In recent years, we've been looking at a family coaster revolution. It's not all about thrilling teenagers and adults. It's about drawing in families and giving them coasters everyone can enjoy. I want to run down some of the notable family coasters opening next year. B&M has been selling a bunch of their family inverts over the last 3 years, and this year they have Barracuda Strike coming to SeaWorld San Antonio, and another coming to Legoland Shenzhen in China. Vekoma is getting in on the fun also. 3 of their family suspended coasters opening, including Flying Fox at Kentucky Kingdom, Speed of Light at the brand new Bond Luxury Theme Park, and another coming to the brand new Oasis at Lakeport, a park opening next year in Missouri. Speaking of Oasis, this is also featuring one of 4 family boomerangs, that one called Shootout. Also, Speedway Stunt Coaster coming to Six Flags Mexico, Valkyrie at Festiland in France, and another coming to this park in Germany, and excuse me on the name, Karls Erlebnis Dorf Dublin. Art Engineering has a trio of family coasters opening, one coming to the brand new Holland Park in Germany. That one looks to be the same as Snoopy's Racing Railway at Canada's Wonderland in Carowinds. And a pair of indoor coasters called Galacticoaster coming to Legoland California in Florida. Gerstlauer has a pair of dynamic family coasters coming to Europe, one called Cornwall Coaster at Germany's Hansa Park, and another coming to Plopsaland Deutschland. Zamperla is adding a family thrill launch coaster called Cayubi Unchained at Parc Spirou Province in France. And finally, we might see the Chance Rides family coaster, Hot Wheels Bone Shaker, the ultimate ride at Mattel Adventure Park in Arizona. Really, this could be the year that park finally opens. Also, before we start the official list, I want to shout out all the Alpine coasters opening around the world. By my count, we have 4. 3 of them are coming to Germany, Oscarshausen, Alpencenter Bottrop, Wild Park Westerwald, and one coming to North Carolina, Hawk's Nest Adventures. Now, the top 20. Number 20, Gazimba at Serengeti Park in Germany, a Rides Engineer Switzerland air loop. This coaster has been a mess from the start, announced 4 years ago, supposed to open in 2022, but it's been delay after delay, and after a few test runs in 2025, the wheels got worn out, needing a redesign. This is a one-of-a-kind coaster, but will it open in 2026, or ever? That's a question nobody has the answer to. Number 19, the Mach water coaster coming to Friesett Park Plön in Germany. This is a custom water coaster, 33 feet tall, 33 miles an hour, over 1,700 feet of track, even including 2 launches, crossing over itself a few times. As far as water coasters go, this one looks like one of the better ones. Number 18, the Gerstlauer bobsled coming to Mandoria in Poland. Mandoria may be an indoor park, but this bobsled is going outside. I'm a big fan of these bobsleds, kind of a different take on a Wild Mouse coaster. This one rising up 75 feet, just under 2,000 feet of track, some very weird angles and a very steep drop. This looks like a good mix of family coaster and thrill. Number 17, Quantum Accelerator at Six Flags New England, an Intamin straddle launch coaster. This was so close to opening in 2025, but around the time Intamin shut down all their straddle coasters, Six Flags announced this was getting pushed to 2026. So, it's finished, it's been testing, and it's ready to rock next year. It is a borderline family coaster, having 2 launches that get it up to 45 miles an hour, reaching a height of 59 feet, 2,600 feet of track. This should be fun, but don't expect an extreme ride. Number 16, Ashara, Goddess of Fire at Bond Luxury Theme Park in Mexico, a Vekoma switchback coaster. We don't know anything about this layout, but it is a Vekoma switchback coaster, having a turntable, so this will have forward and backwards elements, just like Jungle Rush at Australia's Dream World, which I'm showing here. This should be a dynamic ride, but also relatively family friendly. Number 15, the Vekoma Thrill Glider coming to Six Flags Magic Mountain. As of the time of this recording, we don't know much about this either. We assume it's going to be Vekoma's new thrill glider, riders under the track in the motorbike position, and I heard this is also going to be family friendly. So we'll see if it goes upside down, or if it launches riders around the side of the mountain where Golden Bear Theater used to be. This should be a very unique ride, but we're not sure how extreme it'll be. Number 14. Transformers at 7 Yanbu in Saudi Arabia, and SNS Access. The first access to open to the public, this is a very small scale compact version of the new concept. The car is able to flip from one side of the track to the other, only 780 feet long, 35 miles an hour. Definitely a showcase for what the model can do, and hopefully the beginning of a wave of access coasters coming in the future. Number 13. The Vekoma Thrill Coaster coming to Sarkaniemi in Finland. We don't know too much about this one yet, but we do have a set of stats. It's from Vekoma. It's 98 feet tall, 44 miles an hour, 1600 feet long. So it seems like a very tall family coaster, though RCDB classifies it as thrill. So I'll be curious to see if this is like Big Bear Mountain or Aquila, just without a launch. So keep your eye out for more info on this one. Number 12. Zephyr at Ange Michel in France, a Gerstlauer Eurofighter. I had this on last year's list. At that point, it was just a teaser, but based on the artwork, it was clear this was a Eurofighter. Sure enough, it was announced and called Zephyr, but we don't know anything else as of right now. We can expect the usual, beyond vertical drop, 1 to 3 inversions, not much track, an extreme but compact ride. Number 11. Draken at Paultons Park in the UK, a Gerstlauer Eurofighter. Here we have a custom Eurofighter, 75 feet tall, only 2 inversions, a step-up underflip and a 0G stall. No track length is listed, but it doesn't look very long. That's to be expected for a small park Eurofighter, but it looks like it has some great custom elements. Number 10. The premier ride Skyrocket 2 at Steel Pier in New Jersey. Here we go again. Steel Pier still has this in the works, apparently. Their spinning mouse was also delayed several years, but that finally opened back in May. Crazy crab. So we'll see if they get the Skyrocket 2. You know the model, about 150 feet tall, 62 miles an hour, less than 1,000 feet of track, but some great forces and a great fit for a boardwalk park. Number 9. The Intamin Hot Racer coming to Dream Island in Russia. 2 of these exist right now and they both get great reviews. So for yet another year, let's talk about this Russian hot racer. One of 5 coasters set to open at this park at some point. Dream Island mostly being indoors, but given these coasters, they must be building outside also. This is 2,000 feet long, 44 miles an hour, 3 inversions. Par for the course when it comes to Intamin hot racers. Number 8. Giant Revolution at Lotte World Adventure Busan, Magic Forest in South Korea, as Zamperla Double Heart. The first Double Heart to become reality. This looks a lot like a Skyrocket 2, just with its own twist. Diving, inverting, wacky angles, launches. This could be the next big clonable compact extreme coaster, and would be big for Zamperla if this is successful and takes off. Number 7. Palindrome at Codaland in Texas, a Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster. Can you believe it? This is the 5th year Palindrome has made my list. First announced in 2021 for a 2022 opening. Here we are talking about 2026 and it still hasn't opened. I am optimistic this is finally going to happen. Circuit Breaker opened for a race back in October, so it seems like they're very close and we're finally going to ride this shuttle Infinity Coaster, inverting over the road, a 95-foot twisted drop to start, 2 inversions taken twice. It could really be awesome and it's definitely very different. Number 6. The RMC Raptor coming to Family Kingdom in South Carolina. As of right now, we don't know much about this. It was announced at IAAPA, and all they said was it'll be a custom model. Given this park is called Family Kingdom, maybe we're looking at a scaled down Raptor, something without inversions. I'm not really sure where to rank this right now, but I'm tending towards this being more family friendly, but it still could be very good. Number 5. Hot Wheels Twin Mill Racer at Mattel Adventure Park in Arizona, a Chance Rides Hyper GTX. Another coaster that's been on my list for 5 years. I'm thinking 2026 will finally be the year we see Mattel Adventure Park open, and the second ever Chance Hyper GTX. This one 116 feet tall, 50 miles an hour, 2,500 feet of track, and 4 inversions. Also, probably having a launch or 2, maybe an indoor section. This coaster could be very interesting. Number 4. Tormento Rampaging Run at Six Flags Over Texas, a B&M Giga Dive. The world's first Giga Dive, standing 309 feet tall, a 285-foot drop, 87 mile an hour top speed, 4 inversions, and 4,200 feet of track. This could be the best dive in the world, just as long as it doesn't run rough. I'm optimistic this is going to be very good, That 95-degree drop at that height is gonna pack a punch. It's really gonna look amazing just towering over the rest of the park. Number 3.5, the Vekoma Tilt Coaster coming to Vin Wonders in Vietnam. Sorry about wedging this in, but this was announced after the video was made. This is gonna be a cliffhanger model, just like Siren's Curse. So if you rode that in 2025, you can expect the same thing on the other side of the world in Vietnam. I've heard nothing but good things about that tilt, combining the feeling of danger with a great layout full of forces. So this should be a big hit as the Vekoma Tilt Coaster becomes more and more popular. Number 3, the Intamin Vertical Launch Coaster coming to Dream Island in Russia. We wait another year for this, but this model looks great. This will be the first ever 1,058 meter version of the Vertical Launch Coaster, 167 feet tall, 68 miles an hour, 3,500 feet of track, 4 inversions, a linear extreme layout, and once this opens, other parks will take notice and maybe it starts spreading across the world. Number 2, Tecuani Beast at Bon Luxury Theme Park in Mexico, a Vekoma double launch coaster. This is yet another new creation from Vekoma, the star coaster at the new Bon Luxury Theme Park, starting with a launch and then having a mid-ride boost, 6 inversions, a compact layout that seems like it could be cloned and put anywhere. But it looks like we're getting one of the best Vekoma has to offer, combining angles and inversions and airtime over a twisted course. I'm not sure how many people are going to get down to Mexico to ride this, but I'll be curious to see if it's as good as it looks. Number 1, Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift at Universal Studios Hollywood, an Intamin launch coaster. It seems like we've been talking about this coaster for a long time. At first supposed to open in 2025, moved back to 2026, but the ride is done and it's testing and it looks great. Intamin pulled out all the stops on this one. Universal Hollywood's first thrill coaster in 22 years, its first original coaster ever, built on the hill that separates the upper and lower lot, 4,100 feet of track, 72 miles an hour, multiple launches, and on top of that, the cars will spin, simulating drifting in a car. We've been looking forward to Hollywood Drift for a long time, and the time has finally come. We could be looking at the best coaster in California, but regardless, it should be the best new coaster of 2026. That's a wrap on this video. Let me know what you think of my list, what you would change around, and what you think is the number 1 coaster to open in 2026. Before you go, don't forget to drop a like, and if you're new here and want to see more content like this, please give me a sub. Also, check out my second channel where I post copyright-free off-ride footage. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.